door. And so we both walk up to the house, and my door, when the person opens the door, they're looking right across at Derek's door when they open the door, right? So I'm like, oh wow, well if they open the door, we're gonna be pitching people at the same time. I'm like, why don't we just stand together, like kind of shoulder to shoulder, and then when they open the door and they open the door, we can just kind of tag team both of them at the same time. So it didn't quite work out that way because only one person opened the door. But when the one guy did open the door, I said, "This is Derek.
This is Dustin.
And we're
Your new bug guys."
And it got a laugh out of the guy. He was just like, "What the heck are you guys doing, you know?" And I said, no, we've just been having a lot of fun out here. We've actually been having a pretty big day in your neighborhood because there's a ton of bugs out here. A lot of spiders, a lot of ants. So if you guys can be around, we're doing it for over half off. And he right away was like, well, I'm a renter. And I said, perfect. That's kind of exactly why we're out here. There's a lot of renters in your guys' neighborhood. So I've been doing a renter's discount. Let me kind of show you what we've been doing out here. A lot of people seem to like it. And then we went in with the pitch. And then sooner or later, he gave a buying question about the fleas.
Yep.
Right? He had dogs. He had a concern about fleas. He'd lived there for a long time. The owner had never taken care of it. So we got him signed up. But the cool thing about that was, you know, we just did something weird and funny to break the ice and really have fun for ourselves. We really weren't expecting anything, but we wanted to have fun for ourselves. And the guy reciprocated that energy, so he was cool with it. And then I signed that person up, and we were like, wow, that was fun. So then we went a couple doors down, and I'm like, dude, Derek was like, what? You were like, let's do it again or something?
It's like, hey man, I want to get a sale.
Yeah. Derek's like, I want a sale, man. What the heck? So I'm like, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And then we went a couple doors down, knocked another door. Dude opens the door. And I'm like standing in the bushes behind Derek. There's not even enough space on the the thing.
Dude looked like Tommy Chong.
Yeah, looked like Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong. Really cool, kind of older guy. And then what did we do? What happened?
We did the same thing. And after we were like, and we're your new bug guys, this guy was like, what happened to my old bug guy? And I was like, he went on vacation. And then he was like, you know, and then we just started talking.
Got him kind of interested, but he gave us the card objection. And Derek and I were really passing that card objection back and forth. At first, tell me how it happened when...
Well, he goes, you have a card? And I was like, oh, hey, Dustin, do you have a card? And then Dustin was like, yeah, I think I have a card. And he was like looking around it, and we just kind of kept talking about it. And
yeah. So with the people that ask for a card, sometimes what I do is, if your company does have cards, I usually pull out a blank card and I act like I'm writing my name on it, and it actually buys me another 30 seconds or a minute to control the conversation, to start asking more questions, to dig and find some hot buttons to get an issue. And that's exactly what we did. We kept this guy on the line for another 4 or 5 minutes as I'm kind of having the card in my hand. The dude's like waiting for us to give this card, and I'm like, yeah, keep us in mind. And then finally, we're kind of pitching in. We're trying to get some more interest. We don't want to give up the card. And then I give the card to Derek. Now Derek's holding the card and kind of pitching the guy. And I go, you know what? It sounds like you're kind of on the fence. Is there anything specifically we haven't covered yet for you? Because we had closed a few times, and we pretty much covered everything. And I just asked, hey, is there something specific we haven't covered for you? And that's when he gave up.
It's like, my damn neighbors, he has a garage, does everything in his garage. And he brings these boxes. And I was like, oh, it's the roaches, huh? And he's like, getting some damn roaches. And I was like, perfect. Look, we're already here. I'll sign you up real simple. I dropped the first initial down from $69 to $49. Like, just keep it real simple. And then we finally got him to fill out the paperwork. Yeah.
Sometimes the paperwork is just the icing on the cake, man. But
real big cake.
But yeah, man, because we stalled out with that card and we kept him engaged and we neutralized that objection, said, yeah, I'll get you a card, keep us in mind, this and that. But one more thing I wanted to mention, and blah, 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 right? So keep going with your pitch. Don't ever tell people like, oh, I don't have cards, or oh, I'm not the card guy. I mean, I've done that in the past, everybody has. But I found there's another way you can do it, where you kind of keep people hopeful that they're gonna get a card. But you also maintain, you know, I have cards, but I'm really not out here for that. I'm just getting my guys started while we're out here tomorrow. Let me show you a couple more things, a couple more reasons why people are signing up. And then you just keep going with the pitch. But yeah, so the main point of that is have fun out there. If you're in a slump, or even when you don't feel like knocking, you know, do something for you. Do something to make your knocking buddies laugh. And you'd be surprised how things turn around and the energy shifts. And next thing you know, people are responding to you and you're signing people up. You know, that's the thing too. Pest control is not such a big deal where it's such a big decision. And so you'll find that if you're creating a fun experience for people on the doors, your close ratio will skyrocket and go up, because people are paying 30, 40, 50 bucks a month for pest control. It's not a big deal. So when you make it fun for them, they have a good fun experience. Then they invite you in their garage after they sign up.
Show us their hot rod.
We got here.
Is the Z?
Ooh.
what?
Oh wow. Oh baby.
Wow.
Art, you can't sell this.
What are you doing?
Whoa.
I've had it 33 years.
Art, you got to keep it.
I want to,
Please don't, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
what I want to do is buy me a 34. This is a 40.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
It's too new.
This paint is insane.
Wow.
Is this, wait, this fades?
Yeah, it looks like it gets like kind of
It
like a
looks
fade.
It's orange to like a darker red, or is this
No.
just the lighting?
This is
Oh man.
What?
A Ford Deluxe.
That interior is insane, dude. What?
Wow.
Tell me you just
Yeah.
doing it. I don't even want to breathe on it, man.
got a stereo inside the glove compartment.
Uh-huh.
Got speakers throughout the upholstery.
Yeah. There you go.
Dude, you
What? So how much you want for it, Art?
42,000. Come on down. How many bugs you got to kill to
Come
get
on.
that?
Oh man, we got to keep working a couple more days.
Dude, I'm gonna give me 2 more days, and I'll have it. This is sick.
Yeah. It's a Ford. What does it sound like when you run it? Is it like a loud engine?
It's got about 300 horse.
Yeah.
The fleas and ticks as well.
Yeah, you get the whole fucking
He
gamut.
wants the whole shebang, Derek.
Just making sure. Wow, yeah, sorry.
Give him the whole shebang, man.
You got
He's
the
showing us
whole-
his car.
shebang.
That's a
Wow.
Chevrolet 327 Turbo 350 automatic. Power rack and pinion steering. Tilt wheel disc brakes.
Yeah.
4 to 8-inch rear end. Just pick a bolt. I'll tell you all about it.
Rod. Looking
Line of the
clean.
night, dude. You point out a
Clean.
bolt, and I'll tell you all about it.
Yeah. Flex fan drawing. And when I run the air conditioning, I got an electric one down here, a big 18-inch, and for pushing.
That's
So I got
cool.
one drawing and one pushing, and you're sitting there and idling. Keeps the air moving.
Yeah. So that way it can go fast.
Well, but you keep it to a.
Keep it cool. It's like a cool air intake,
cool,
right?
Yeah, like a cool air.
No, you can't sell this on Craigslist. You
Yeah,
know.
please don't.
It's on Craigslist.
Man, this is like a more premier kind of, you know, like a product. Like the people that would want to buy this, I don't think they're on Craigslist. You know,
Well, let me get
you gotta find like one of those Jay Leno auto shows or something. You know. What's up, D?
Living the dream.
I've had all kinds of people on the train.
Yeah.